Why, hello there, my fellow open world gamers. What's up? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and we're looking at the brand new open world survival game Badiya. Now, this is going to be an infinite, procedurally generated open world, much like No Man's Sky's offering with their planets. But get this, of course, the big twist with this one is that it is going to have World War II themes mixed with Red Dead Redemption. So how in the world would that work? So this game also has an Arabian theme to it, so think mounts. You will be able to have a wide variety of mounts in this one, but I'm going to go over the feature list, and actually you can find out more about this game by following the link in the description below. It should be available for Steam Early Access sometime soon. There's no actual specific release date, and it sounds like they have very high hopes to get it to the PS4 and Xbox One eventually. But they do plan on releasing it first with single player, then building multiplayer and co-op into the experience that's going to offer, again, both co-op and PvP. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this one plays out. But again, it looks really attractive. The graphics look really good, and I was pretty surprised by the presentation. And by the way, special thanks to WhoDat on Twitter for recommending for me to check this one out. Remember, you can get in touch with me anytime on Twitter if you have something you want me to check out or just want to chat open world games. But yeah, I'm going to go over the features right now. The first one is going to be infinite procedural open world. So every single time you play, supposedly, you will see different looking terrain, events, enemy encounters, and items to loot. That sounds really cool. So it seems like you can't put everything to memory with this game. Now, you guys know, of course, I'm a huge fan of good day and night cycles. Red Dead Redemption has one of the best day and night cycles ever, especially with the storms. I wish that game would offer storms more. But the time of day system is a full 24-hour cycle. You can sleep past the time, of course, and regain stamina. And we also do see snow in the game, which is also really cool. You see this tank roaming across the snow. And more about the tank in just a moment. And yes, there's a full-blown weather system in this game. Clear, cloudy, overcast rain with different intensities, and snow with different intensities. Sandstorms even, and fog. I'm extremely familiar with sandstorms over here because I live in Arizona. We get them quite a bit near haboob season, as they would call it. But yeah, there's also going to be full-blown character customization. You'll be able to choose your skin tone, eye color, just deck out your character with tons and tons of options there, including messing around with your face and all sorts of stuff. And clothing options. You could build your wardrobe from a collection of authentic Arabic and Western clothing styles, including headwear, upper body, lower body, feet, and accessories. You can mix and match these, so you can have more of an Arabian theme with a cowboy theme, so that's pretty cool. If you can dream it up, you can apparently do it. Now, it is going to offer both third-person and first-person perspectives, too. But Robbie, I heard you mention the word survive. Yeah, this is going to be a survival game. You're going to have to keep your eye on your biometric indicators, such as health, food, thirst, your temperature. You can get hypothermia if you are not careful. And you'll have to balance your food and diet intake because your character can gain weight or lose weight with visible visual differences and gameplay consequences. So it sounds pretty hardcore in that area. Hopefully they offer something more casual for those of you that don't want a survival type game. Maybe you just want to roam around like Red Dead Redemption and not worry about that sort of thing. So my recommendation is I hope they offer something that's more casual as well. But there will be crafting options in the game as well. Expect to loot everything in sight and gather resources to craft weapons, medicine, and tools. Animals, again, will play a big role in this one. You may know Red Dead Redemption, they were a pivotal role in the game as you hunted them. But you will hunt prey for meat, fur, fat, and bones. You can also be hunted by wild animals and even check out the domestic animals roaming in villages and camps. You can utilize horses and camels for transportation. Cannot wait to see how these compared to one another. How will the horses and camels get along? And there's also plants you'll be able to collect too to help with poisoning, pain, and stamina. Camping will be another important part of the game. You can craft and place a campfire which can be used for cooking food and as a source of heat during cold nights. You can also sleep in a tent to gain more stamina and health back. Now here's where the military influence comes in. the World War II themes. You can also see with this game the World War II weapons, the Thompson, the M1 Garand. Those type of weapons seem to be making their way into the game, as well as authentic military vehicles, including armored cars, tanks, planes, and dune buggies with customization features such as tire armor, different weapon choices, desert camouflage, paint jobs, side lights, and so much more. So I can't wait to get in there and make my own tank and really deck it out with camo and stuff like that. So that's going to be cool. Now, this is very much an RPG under the hood. There will be a full-blown skill tree, which includes 3 different fields covering combat, defense, and exploration. But you're probably wondering about the actual open world. What type of environments can we expect? Well, you can expect the desert to be filled with interesting locations to discover, including an oasis, camps, villages, military bases, airfields, oil wells, and ancient ruins. And yes, you can take your crafted items and trade them with merchants in the towns and camps. And apparently the game will offer different styles of play, including stealth or going in guns a-blazing. Now this is really cool. The stealth component is actually pretty fleshed out, it sounds like, or they're trying to really flesh it out big time. You can apparently wear similar clothing as your enemy, and that way you could stealth your way into their base. This will prevent them from detecting you immediately if you don't get too close. The same mechanic was sort of used in the Saboteur and many other stealth games, so that is cool that they tapped into that one. But there's also going to be something else. There's also going to be sea life. You could build your own ship and navigate to explore different islands filled with treasures. You can even go fishing or pearl diving in the sea. It's almost too good to be true. And there is going to be underground tombs. It's going to be coming in their future alpha, probably not immediately, so they're going to build upon this game as they go along. Again, multiplayer is going to come later, but you can equip your torch, lantern, and courage and explore tombs that are filled with traps, loot, treasures, and dangers. Now you're probably wondering, Robbie, is there going to be a story at all with this? They are calling it the procedural narrative. This is coming in the future alpha, and it's being described as experiencing a storyline that is unique every time you play, along with specific goals, just like in real life. The end of the story is the start of another, and in Badiya, there is always a new adventure to embark upon. So it just sounds like you're creating your own story. Don't expect too much depth with a story, or like cinematics or something like that. But this is really cool. There's going to be some sort of map editor released in the future alpha. I'm always a fan of being able to create your own content. And they are going to be bringing that later down the road. I have no footage of that yet, but stay tuned. I will try to get something for you guys. But yes, this game looks like it's going to be a blending of many open world game genres, so to speak. You're going to have stealth. You're going to have Red Dead elements thrown in there with some World War II themed weaponry and vehicles. I cannot wait to see what happens with this one. It has come out of the middle of nowhere. It's from some unknown development house that I've never heard of. That keeps happening. It seems to be more and more common that a lot of these indie devs are becoming insanely successful with very little marketing and stuff like that. So that's really exciting for gaming. But stay tuned here for more Badiya and other open world gaming goodness. Thanks guys for watching. Subscribe if you are new, by the way. Would love to have you part of open world games. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.